put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now 7 defensive backs on the field getting ready for a passing down. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Might as well give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
You know, I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. Did you see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Pressure coming. And that one's incomplete.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Bush. Finds some fresh air. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football, to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this third down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Tight end now in motion. Direct snap. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Direct snap, it's Jordan. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the snap, it's Jordan. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown ball!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Into the end zone for the two, and they push that lead out to 8. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They'll go right back to it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the run, it's Jordan. Hard running there. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is most dangerous.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Rolls it in.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Royer. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Gives it on the option. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and goal. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Cavaliers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the gun, looking for a man. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Let's see what they've got. They'll move the tight end. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap, it's Bush. Can't get him to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
On the snap, it's Jordan. Got enough for the first down. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he is looking really good.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
On the direct snap, it's Bush. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Creates a little room. They'll bring him down right at the 20-yard line, and a fourth down looms, and decision time for this offense. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's running free down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Virginia. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal.
Well, that's the right call to go for 2 right there, because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a 3-point game, and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for 1, your opponent can take the lead with the kick, so nice job there getting it executed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Tight end now in motion. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just getting downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap, it's Bush. Turning it on!
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Jordan. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the direct snap, it's Bush. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. On the direct snap, it's Bush. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Bush. Oh, he's got a chance. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On the snap, it's Bush. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Running through contact. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap, it's Bush. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Bush. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build, that confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. to start us off. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Acha. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught on two and sacked at the 12.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle, because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the push down. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll go with a direct snap, finding an escape route.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to run for it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, looking to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. Creates a little space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend.
There he goes. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Motion from the back. Direct snap. It's Bush. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Bush. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the direct snap, it's Bush. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And that's tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Oh, out of space. The 30. Past the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
We'll send the tight end in motion. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, better look out! Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. After run, now throw. Looking to scramble. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all. Him knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he's going to reach for a long one and have to guide it in from the left side. 51 yards out. Missed it, no good. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll move the tight end. On the snap, it's Jordan. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. The 20. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And they'll try to tack on 2. On the direct snap, it's Bush. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, the long missed field goal ended the drive. The idea, get a little deeper in plus territory this time around. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Great protection, and down the middle it goes. Picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's a frustrating play right there. Like, the protection was really, really good. Jesse, quarterback holds on to the football, has time, and then makes a critical mistake over the middle of the field.
And he's just staring his guy down for way too long. There was the defender that had a beat on him from the get-go, and he makes...
Oh, he's got some space. The 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
David, this... us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass.
There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, create some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Finds the tight end. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Extra DBs on the field to defend the pass. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. They go to the ground. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the handoff. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he made the extra point without problem. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Look out, he's got room. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Tight end now in motion. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Bush. Got the first down and still on his feet. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first.
Turning it on! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown ball! These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled. And he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Starting to feel a little pressure. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Bush. Headed to the end zone. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, beating the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Austin. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Slithers into space. He has the first and still on his feet. Gashing the D on the right. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
They'll line up to go for two. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. That one's going to get a little star marking beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. It's Tebow. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll go to the Wild. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Bush. Got room to work. There he goes. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's James. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Keeps looking downfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Setting up the screen.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
Dropping back, it's Hurts. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. He'll pull it down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. And he had an opportunity. get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Austin. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. And use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great Vol running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Makes it past the marker. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 20. Inside the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown ball.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Defensive back spread all over the field trying to take away the pass. Looking to throw, it's Willis. With the catch, it's Bernard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Jordan. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll ride the hot hand. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This will make Irish eyes smile because they're shaking down thunder from the sky with this running game.
Just pound, pound, pound. What are you going to do? Are you going to meet the physical challenge of the Irish because they're ready to rumble?
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and...
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Dropping back, it's Willis. He's got it had just enough room on the sideline to get the 2. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Concepcion. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, force that fourth down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's Willis. Quarterback extends the play. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Splits the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Direct snap. It's Bush. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Willis. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Bush. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. Turning it on! And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. The Volunteers will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Irish back on offense. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a few. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Willis. Working the middle, it's complete. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. The quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Takes a hit as he fires. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Looking to throw again. Dances away to buy time. And as he throws, he's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime, like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get.
There he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers. They take the lead with the 6. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
On the direct snap, it's Bush. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Look out on the right. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Looking to throw, it's Willis. And he makes a catch. The two-point conversion is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Bush. Breaks into the open. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
Man, that's frustrating for a defense. You got him in 3rd and long. You know it's a pass. No, it's not until it isn't. They run the football. They get you, get a first down. Frustration. Got to move on to the next play.
The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Jordan. Runs through a tackle. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. They'll move the tight end. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Next, going for the goal line. Touchdown ball! And they've moved out front here on the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Willis. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for it on 4th down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
The clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Listen, guys, final 2 minutes of this game, you've got to throw. You've got to be able to pick out wide receivers one-on-one that are going to make a play. I love running the football, but now is not the time. You need points to win.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Notre Dame right back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And now I'm just saying one more stop. Come on, guys. We know they're passing the football. We know they got to get to the end zone for them to beat us. We are not going to let that happen. We're going to play deep to shallow.
Deep shot for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.